You're listening to podradio.co.za.
In this week's podcast, our hosts will be sharing their all-time favorite movies to watch, from romance and comedy to drama and every genre in between, as well as binge-worthy series they enjoy watching for hours on end. Here we go.
Hey guys, my name is Okona Mbali, aka UK, and I'm about to share my top 3 all-time favorite movies and series. Let's go! For movies, I like Turning Red, Titanic, and Passengers. I'm a huge fan of all 3 of the genres, animation, sci-fi, and biographical type of films, because of the level of work that goes into them. The storytelling, the CGI, the special effects, and the messages they're able to convey in such an interesting manner is truly amazing to me. For series, I don't really watch a lot of series. I just watch Lucifer and Orange is the New Black. And yes, I know they're old, but I'm still catching up, and I must say, they have great storylines, and the characters are portrayed by the actors so well, it's like they're not even acting. So 10 out of 10, I would highly recommend watching these series because of their humorous nature. Thank you.
A wonderful day to all of my listeners. It is Tana Kisingiti and I am back. So my all-time favorite movies are Black Widow, Tyler Perry's Acrimony, and Joker. So the reason why the Black Widow movie is my number one is because it literally is a movie that takes us on a journey to see how 2 young girls get taken unfairly from their parents and they are raised to be trained killers, you know? And Tyler Perry's Acrimony is a favorite because it is a movie that deals with all the emotions we have experienced as human beings, because all of us have experienced grief and all of us have experienced loss, you know? So I love it for that. Thirdly, the Joker movie is a favorite to me because it's about this clown, right? That only wants to succeed in stand-up comedy, but he has so many challenges, including mental challenges, so he can't really function that well, but he tries to get this as hard as he can. My favorite 3 series, literally top series, is All American, the originals, and last but definitely not least, the Peaky Blinders. And the reason why I like these series is because they all deal with characterization. They literally shaped the way I think. They molded me into the person that I need to become and not the person I want to become, especially the Peaky Blinders, you know? And I love it for myself, and I hope you guys love it too.
Hi guys, it's Eden here and welcome back. So my all-time favorite movies are I'm Not Ashamed, I Still Believe, and Before All Others. So the reason why these are my favorite is because, let's just say, I've cried to all 3, and not many movies truly make such an impact on me. And all 3 are faith-based and just made me see my faith in a different light because of how amazing these storylines were. And the first 2 are actually based on true stories, so it just helped me want to grow in my faith. My top 3 binge-worthy series are Sweet Magnolias, Alexa and Katie, and True Beauty. So the first 2 are basically different storylines, but comes down to the same thing of how important it is to have great friendships and a good community. But also Sweet Magnolias made me fall in love with the whole hometown, small community clique things. And I shed a lot of tears for that show, and for Alexa and Katie, especially for them. I could truly relate to a lot of things that was happening. Even though I didn't deal with cancer, I could relate to being a teenager and how hard it is, you know, in high school sometimes with everything can be overwhelming. And then True Beauty is a Korean show. I fell in love with the language, to be honest, and it helped me feel also comfortable in my own skin, and it just showed you how to be yourself and not care what others think. So I would recommend these shows or movies to anyone who wants a feel-good show or movie and, you know, a good cry.
Hi guys, it's Simply here, and my all-time favorite movies are The Pursuit of Happiness, Mr. Church, and Me Before You. These movies are one of my all-time favorites because in each one of them there is an underlying message you can learn, despite it being extremely entertaining. So I recommend you watch and see. And my top 3 binge-worthy series are Friends, Only Murders in the Building, and All American. And they have brought great joy and some heartache to me when watching the series. These 3 series have taught me the value of having good friends and people that you choose to love, and the greatness of logical thinking in the true crime series. So I recommend you go watch these recommendations so you can also know how good they are, so you can thank me later.
And that's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed our podcast on our all-time favorite movies and binge-worthy series. Tune in again next week for our podcast on subject choice advice for our grade 9 learners. Bye!